Welcome back to our channel. Tonight's top story comes from Eastern Europe, where Moldova's pro-European Union party has secured victory in the recent elections. But this win is surrounded by controversy, as serious claims of Russian interference have once again raised questions about the future of democracy in the region. Moldova, a small country nestled between Romania and Ukraine, has long found itself caught between East and West. On one hand, many Moldovans want closer ties with the European Union, seeking economic growth, stronger democratic institutions, and greater security. On the other hand, Russia maintains deep political, economic, and cultural influence in the country, and has historically pushed back against Moldova moving toward Europe. This tug-of-war has defined Moldovan politics for years, making each election a potential turning point for the nation's future. In this latest election, the pro-EU party emerged with a decisive win. Supporters see this as a clear message that Moldovans want to move closer to Europe and away from Moscow's influence. But the victory is not without its challenges. Opposition parties have voiced concerns, and reports suggest that the Russian government attempted to influence the outcome by spreading disinformation, supporting pro-Russian candidates, and using media channels to sway public opinion. International observers and analysts have pointed to signs of Russian involvement. These include online campaigns targeting voters with misleading information, financing groups linked to pro-Russian agendas, and efforts to undermine public trust in the election process itself. This is not the first time such allegations have surfaced. In recent years, Russia has been accused of interfering in multiple elections across Eastern Europe, and even beyond, using tactics such as cyber attacks, fake news, and political funding to destabilize democratic institutions. For Moldova, these claims strike at the heart of its democratic future. Western allies, including the European Union and the United States, have already expressed concerns, warning that Russia continues to try and weaken democracy in the region. So, what does this mean for Moldova moving forward? The victory of the pro-EU party suggests that a large portion of the population supports deeper integration with Europe. This could bring opportunities for economic reforms, foreign investment, and closer ties with Western nations. However, the road ahead will not be easy. Moldova's economy remains fragile, Russian influence is still deeply rooted, and the war in neighboring Ukraine makes the region more unstable than ever. For the European Union, this result is seen as a positive sign of trust in its vision. But for Russia, it's a setback, and one that may push Moscow to further increase pressure on Moldova in the coming months. The balance of power in Eastern Europe remains uncertain, and Moldova could become the next front line in the battle between democracy and authoritarian influence. This was today's major international headline. Moldova's pro-EU party wins the vote, while accusations of Russian interference cast a long shadow over the results. What do you think? Can Moldova stand strong on its path toward Europe, or will Russian influence prove too powerful? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more global news updates. Thanks for watching.